Good morning, Taste Nation. I want to do a real quick vlog on today's important day because at least once a month you're going to see this. Here's the SPY. IB rank is 11.9%. This is the new Tastyworks platform here. What's neat about this is there's now 45 days to expiration. Okay, when the market opens, this will change. I'll show you. If you guys are still using Thinkorswim, which I actually still am until I'm waiting for my money to transfer over. But here's SPY. It's 45 days expiration. This is prime time for selling options. And what's great is if you look at our charts here, here's the SPY. IB rank is starting to pop. I know it sucks. I know it's only 12.34 IB rank, but um, be alert. Here's why. And just be careful. Stay small. Don't go in huge yet because IB rank is only 12.34. But as you can see, back in October, its first red day like it is over here. You know what I mean? Right here. IB rank wasn't that high either. 19%, but look how fast it turned. Okay, now the reason why this 45 days of expiration is so important is I'll go back and show you this study. This is the research they did. Now, what this strategy did was, as you can see here, this is the S&P 500. This is managing your winners at 50%, and this yellow line is managing at 21 days expiration, meaning if once your position gets to 21 days expiration, after you sell it, sell it for 45 days out. Um, Once it gets to 21, you close it either way, whichever comes first. This blue line right here is if you combine these two. What that means is if you close your position when you hit 50% of max profit or you reach 21 days expiration, whichever comes first, you just take it off. If it's a loser, you take it off. If it's a winner, you take it off. Now, doing this, going back to 2005, beat the S&P 500 by double and only using 25% of the capital. Meaning this white line here, right here, let's say you got $100,000 of capital being used. This blue line right here, you did double this bid fund using only $25,000 and you made more money. Okay, so if you're new, you should be using Dole or Thinkorswim. Get yourself on the waiting list to do Tastyworks. This is great. Why? Because they only charge you $1 to put on a trade, okay, and nothing to come off. $1 to put on an options trade and nothing to close it. Okay, so that means when you want to close these, you don't pay any commissions on the close. Now in Tastyworks, you can do two things. Now, you're looking at a compressed version. So see these little arrows right here? If I extend it, there's all these other things that I don't want to get into today. If I extend this arrow right here and then you can't see anything. Now, if I make this full screen, it looks a lot better. The problem is I can't make it full screen because then this image becomes smaller and then you won't be able to see it. I'll get some complaints. I'll try to do a bigger one full screen and I'll tell you some tricks on how you can probably look at the icons better or my video better once it records that big. All right. As you can see here, you can still see all the strategies like in Doe. So like for this one, you can do a short iron condor, hit go, and it'll default to the closest expiration. If you want to change it, of course, this window popped up, right? So where it says expiration, you can just, do that to just 45 days, perfect like this. And as you can see, that's quarterly, so that's how I know this is a normal expiration. And if you notice, my widths are wrong, so I can either drag them out like this, just like before. Okay, drag it out. Is the 1 standard deviation line, and I can do this. And as you can see, the numbers are changing at the bottom. Here's a neat thing. Even if I shrink this down, the key numbers you always want, okay, anywhere in the green, I make money. Anywhere in the red, I would lose money. And see this brown area right here? This is the math says this is the expected range of the SPY at the end of 46 days. It should stay in this range. And I'm betting it'll be way outside this range. So for that, I'll collect, right? 87 cents. Now remember now, I don't pay any commissions to close the trade, only to put them on. My probability above 70%. Now check this out. What are the probabilities of me making at least 50% of my max profit? 93%. That's why I love this new Tastyworks chart. It kind of has everything on there for you. IB rank is 11.9%. Now for those of you who used to use a table view, don't worry. Click on table and it's the same thing. All right, you'll see 46 days left to expiration here. Here is where the stock is at right now, right? And I'm going to scroll to the lower price. Okay, see this blue line right here? That's one standard deviation. See this second blue line? That's two standard deviations. So look what I did. I sold the put one standard deviation out. I bought the put two standard deviations out. I sell the call one standard deviation out. So the put, so the buy the call two standard deviations out. Okay, and you can go back and forth. Okay, and you can even drag, which this is neat. You can even adjust it just by grabbing and clicking. You know, like that up, whatever. You can click. Shoot, I think I zoomed out too much. Let me zoom back in. There we go. Well, let me go like that. Sorry. Anyway, you can move your position just by dragging. See, like this is way too. I want to sell the one standard deviation, so I'm going to drag that sucker back up there, and then I can just minimize this, and there you go. See, now I'm selling this, buying this, and I can adjust just by dragging it, or of course go to the curve screen, which I kind of like better, and I can just adjust it any way I want, like that. Okay, but the main thing for this vlog, just remind you, hey, today's 45 days left expiration. Put on some trades. That's the studies. You don't go large, because like I told you over here, IV rank is not in your favor. You can look for stuff that has a high IV rank in Tastyworks. Take a look right here. Here's your watch list, and you can actually, I can't, well, you can go like this, but last change and whatnot. They should have, where's my IV rank here? Oh my gosh, I can grab it and kind of do like this. And my settings got all screwed up, so oh, it's okay, good. I'll teach you. Look how easy it is. You just click on this gear right here, and I'll do IV rank, and I'll just slide it over here. Just real quick, hit done. Here's my IV rank, and I want my IV rank IV rank is really important to me, so I'm just gonna slide my IV rank right here at the top. Close this, and look, now I can sort by IV rank. So boom, on the Tasha default list, what has a high IV rank? Facebook, Amazon, right? So if I want to trade Facebook, boom, and you can click this out here. It'll tell you why it's notable. Doesn't say. Okay, I'm still getting kind of used to this, but I know if I go to the table view, I think it'll show me when earnings are. There should be a little tab right here. Weekly or 45 days. Bam. Okay. So Facebook, you could sell something, do the same thing. You could hit, it's still right there anyway. So here's Facebook, and I'll do the curve row version, and said, well, here's the expected move at the end of 45 days, and I want to be outside that expected move. So expiration, I'm sorry, width, I'll just, whoa, can I zoom out? There we go. I want to be outside this expected range. See that? That's expected range. I want to be outside of that. So what's closest to it? And then we can do a synthetic, drag this out to the 2 standard deviation line. Boom. Drag this out to the, whoops. Sorry, that's why I kind of want to do full screen. But okay, now look, it's not really falling on I can't get it right on that line. And that just means that there is no, there we go, that's close. All right, so look, as you can see here, acting like $1.25, right? 45 days expiration. And I'm outside the expected move, so that's an idea you could do. I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying this is how you can see where your high IV rank is. I don't like messing with these too much. I always usually do indexes. Why? Because I don't have to worry about weird news or earnings, for example. So that's kind of why I do that. It'll show me my recent symbols. Check it out that I looked at. Okay, I can kind of move this over here, and I can max this out, and I'll close this like this. Here's the last thing. Here's SPY again. It'll show, and it'll show what I had last on there, my last so-called what I was going to trade. All right, so anyway, get to work, make some money. 45 days expiration. This is prime time, prime spot. IV rank is climbing, so don't forget, you can scale in a little bit. Start off small, and if IV rank if this starts to happen like it did in October, we're here. If this starts, and it could very well move, it could very well come back down here, okay? But let's say it starts to move, right? And IV rank starts to climb, and it gets like, how long? Let's look at how long it took to get to 50. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3. It only took 5 trading days for IV rank to pop to 50. Okay, and look how long it took to come all the way back down. Okay, So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Basically 14 trading days with less than a month. And IB rank collapsed almost where you started, right? So from here to here roughly, way before expiration date. So look, you're putting on here, right? Your expiration date is not this one. Your expiration date is 45 days expiration. Guess where that is? That's this. And so any trades you put on today, you want to make sure IB rank collapses by here or gets to back to where it was, and you're in that range. You're in this range right here. Okay, hope that helps. I'll try to do detailed, and I'll try to figure out how to blow this up full screen like this, and try to get everything to fit so it doesn't look so small. It looks great here, but that's because you guys are missing a lot of information outside the box, and I'll try and work on that for the next vlog. All right, you guys have an awesome, profitable trading day, and get some positions on. Any questions? See the links at the bottom, and we'll see what I can do to help you out. All right, thanks.